Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about a truth that many ignore but none can escape. The reality of death. Every single one of us has an expiration date. The question is not if you will die. The question is, what will you leave behind? Will the world know you were here, or will your life fade away like a whisper in the wind? So today I want to give you 8 things you must do before you die. Not after, not later, not someday. Now. Because life is too short to waste, and your purpose is too important to ignore. Before you die, the most important thing you must do is discover why you were born. You did not arrive on this planet by accident. You are not a mistake, a coincidence, or a random occurrence in history. There was a reason for your existence before you even took your first breath. Every product is created with a purpose in mind. Uncover what you were meant to be. Purpose is not found in money, fame, or material possessions. It is not found in titles, degrees, or positions. Purpose is found in the original intent of the one who made you. When you discover your purpose, your life gains direction. You no longer wander aimlessly chasing after things that do not satisfy. You no longer live by trial and error, experimenting with different paths that lead nowhere. Instead, you move with clarity, confidence, and conviction. Most people spend their lives pursuing success instead of purpose. But what is success if it is not tied to the reason you were born? Success without purpose is just well-managed failure. You can climb the highest ladder, but if it is leaning against the wrong wall, your climb was in vain. There are people who are celebrated, wealthy, and powerful, yet they feel empty inside because they never discovered why they were here in the first place. Purpose is the only thing that brings true fulfillment. A bird is most fulfilled when it flies because it was born to fly. A fish is most fulfilled when it swims because it was born to swim. You will only find fulfillment when you are doing what you were born to do. The most powerful thing about purpose is that it gives you focus. When you know why you are here, you stop wasting time on things that do not matter. You stop chasing distractions and start pursuing destiny. You stop saying yes to everything and start saying yes only to what aligns with your assignment. Purpose simplifies life. But if you do not discover your purpose, life becomes a frustrating cycle and gives you a reason to wake up every morning. You go to school, get a job, pay bills, and then die. You live for the weekends, you live for vacations, but you are never truly living. You are merely existing. Existence is not the same as life. Many people are breathing, but they are not alive. They are moving, but they have no direction. They are busy, but they are not productive. Your purpose is your legacy. They work hard. It is what you were sent here to accomplish before you leave. One day you will die, but your purpose should not die with you. The graveyard is filled with undiscovered potential, unfinished assignments, and unfulfilled destinies. Do not add to that number. Do not let your dreams die inside you. Do not let your purpose go to the grave with you. You owe the world what you carry. You owe future generations the fulfillment of your assignment. The greatest question you must ask yourself is this: when my time is up, will I have completed what I was sent here to do? Inside of you lies something greater than you have ever imagined. You were born with untapped ability, dormant gifts, and unrealized power. The tragedy of life is not that it ends too soon, but that many never fully use what they were given. The greatest waste on this planet is not in landfills or garbage dumps. It is in cemeteries, where people die with their potential still inside them. The world is filled with men and women who never became what they could have been, who settle for less than what you can do that you have not yet done. It is who you can become that you have not yet become. It is what you can achieve that you have not yet achieved. But potential is useless if it is never developed. A seed has the potential to become a tree, but if it is never planted, it remains a seed. An eagle has the potential to soar, but if it never leaves the nest, it will never fly. Likewise, if you do not step into your full capacity, your potential will remain just an idea, a possibility that never became reality. Another enemy of potential is fear. Some people never maximize their potential because they are afraid. Afraid of failure, afraid of rejection, afraid of criticism. But fear is an illusion that paralyzes you. You must overcome the fear of failure by understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of success. Every great achiever has failed before they succeeded. Failure is only final if you quit. If you fall, get up. If you make a mistake, maximize your potential. You must be disciplined. Success is not an accident. Greatness is not automatic. It requires dedication, commitment, and sacrifice. The most successful people are not necessarily the most talented. They are the most disciplined. They are willing to do what others will not do so they can achieve what others will never achieve. You must also surround yourself with the right people. Your environment determines your growth. If you spend your time with people who have no vision, no drive, and no ambition, they will drain your potential. But if you connect with people who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to be better, you will grow beyond your limits. Choose your company wisely, because the people around you will either stretch you or shrink you. Your potential is too valuable to waste. You were not born to be ordinary, to just exist, to just make a living. You were born to make an impact. You were designed to leave your mark on the world. Do not go to the grave with your gifts still inside you. Do not let fear, laziness, or excuses rob the world of what you carry. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. Life is not measured by what you accumulate, but by the relationships you build. At the end of your journey, your greatest memories will not be of the things you owned, the money you made, or the awards you won. They will be of the people who walked with you, stood by you, and shared life with you. Success without meaningful relationships is empty. A person can have wealth, power, and influence, but if they have no one to love and no one who loves them, their life is incomplete. We were not designed to live in isolation. From the very beginning, we were created to exist in relationships. With family, with friends, with mentors, and with communities. No one succeeds alone. No one fulfills their purpose alone. Every great achievement in history was accomplished through connections, partnerships, and collaborations. If you look at the most successful people in the world, you will find that they all had a support system. People who encouraged them, challenge them, and help them rise when they fail. Relationships must be built intentionally. Many people take relationships for granted until it is too late. They spend years chasing money, careers, and personal ambitions while neglecting the people who truly matter. Then one day they wake up and realize they are alone. Never let success cost you your relationships. Never be so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. No achievement is worth losing the people who love you. A strong relationship is built on time, communication, and trust. You cannot expect relationships to grow if you do not invest in them. Spend time with your family. Make time for your friends. Call the people you care about. Show them that they matter. Words are powerful, but actions prove your words to be true. Many people regret not spending enough time with their loved ones when they had the chance. Do not wait until it is too late. One of the greatest skills you can develop in life is the ability to maintain healthy relationships. This requires humility, patience, and forgiveness. No relationship is perfect because people are not perfect. There will be misunderstandings, disagreements, and conflicts. But true relationships are not built on perfection, they are built on commitment. Learn to forgive quickly. Do not hold grudges. Do not let pride destroy what love has built. Many relationships have been ruined because of ego, because someone was too proud to say, "I'm sorry," or "I forgive you." Pride isolates, but humility restores. Surround yourself with the right people. Not everyone deserves access to your life. Some relationships are distractions. Some people drain your energy, discourage your dreams, and pull you away from your purpose. Choose your friends wisely. The people you walk with will determine the direction of your life. If you want to grow, connect with people who challenge you. If you want to rise, surround yourself with people who inspire you. The wrong company will destroy your destiny, but the right relationships will push you toward greatness. Also require selflessness. Too many people enter relationships only thinking about what they can get instead of what they can give. But the most fulfilling relationships are built on service, not selfishness. Love is about giving, not just receiving. Be a source of encouragement. Be a blessing to those around you. Be the kind of person who adds value to others, who lifts them up, who speaks life into their dreams. The more you give, the more you will receive. One of the greatest tests of a relationship is time. Some people will walk with you when things are good, but disappear when challenges arise. Difficult seasons reveal true relationships. Pay attention to those who stay when you have nothing to offer, when you are struggling, when life is hard. These are the people who genuinely care about you. They are more valuable than gold. Do not take them for granted. At the end of your life, what will matter most is not how much money you made, how many awards you won, or how many followers you had. What will matter is the love you gave, the people you impacted, and the relationships you nurtured. So, build wisely, invest in people, love deeply, because in the end, the true measure of a life well lived is the quality of the relationships you leave behind. You were born with something the world needs. Inside of you are gifts, talents, and abilities that were given to you not just for your own benefit, but for the good of others. True success is not about how much you can acquire for yourself, but about how much you can contribute to those around you. The greatest people in history were not those who lived selfishly, but those who dedicated their lives to serving others. Every person is born with a unique combination of skills and passions. Some can teach, some can lead, some can create, some can heal, and some can inspire. Your gift may be your voice, your hands, your mind, or your heart. But whatever it is not meant to be hidden or wasted. It is meant to be used. The purpose of a gift is to be given. A tree does not eat its own fruit. It produces fruit for others to enjoy. Likewise, your gift is not for you alone. It is meant to be shared with the world. Serving others is not just an act of kindness, it is a responsibility. You are designed to contribute, to make a difference, to add value to the lives of others. The fulfillment you seek in life will not come from what you receive, but from what you give. Many people spend their lives chasing wealth, power, and status, only to find themselves empty, but those who give their lives to service experience a deeper joy that money can never buy. When you serve others, you activate your full potential. Some people never reach greatness because they live only for themselves. But when you focus on helping others, you expand your capacity, develop new skills, and unlock levels of growth you never imagined. The more you serve, the more you discover what you are truly capable of. Serving others also creates opportunities. Many doors will open for you when you make yourself valuable. When you solve problems, meet needs, and provide solutions, people will seek you out. Influence and success naturally follow those who serve with excellence. If you want to be great, become a servant. If you want to lead, serve first. True leaders are not those who does not have to be big in the eyes of the world to make a difference through service. You do not have to be famous, rich, or powerful to serve. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness have the greatest impact. A word of encouragement, a helping hand, a simple act of generosity. These things may seem small, but they can change someone's life. Serving others requires humility. It is easy to focus on yourself, your goals, and your desires, but true fulfillment comes when you shift your focus from yourself to others. The greatest among us are not those who demand attention to serve, but those who give their time, energy, and resources to help others succeed. One day I will help others. But service is not something you do when you have extra time or extra money. It is a mindset, a lifestyle, a daily decision. Wherever you are, with whatever you have, start serving now. One day your time on this earth will be over. The key to vision will not be how much you accumulated, but how much you contributed. Did you leave people better than you found them? Did you use your gifts to make a difference? Did you serve others with excellence? The world is waiting for what you have to offer. Do not leave this earth full of unused gifts. Pour out everything you have, serve with passion. Fear is one of the greatest enemies of destiny. Serve with your whole heart. It has stopped more dreams, silenced more voices, and buried more potential than failure ever could. Fear paralyzes, it blinds, and it keeps people trapped in mediocrity. The sad reality is that many people will never become who they were meant to be, not because they lack ability, but because they never had the courage to step out. Fear whispers lies that convince people to settle for less, to stay in their comfort zones, and to never take risks. But if you do not overcome fear, fear will overcome you. Fear of failure is one of the most common and destructive fears. So many people refuse to try because they are afraid of falling short, of making mistakes, or of what others will say if they do not succeed. But failure is not final. Failure is a teacher. Every great achiever has failed before they succeeded. Every breakthrough is preceded by setbacks. The only true failure is refusing to try. And when you let the fear of failure control you, you rob yourself of growth, progress, and new opportunities. You must change your mindset. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey to success. Fear of the unknown keeps many people stuck in the same place. They refuse to step into new opportunities because they do not know what will happen. They're afraid of uncertainty, afraid of stepping into unfamiliar territory. But the greatest rewards in life come to those who take risks. Growth never happens in comfort. Progress never comes without change. If you wait for perfect conditions before you move, you will never move. Fear of success is another hidden fear. That is where faith many people do not recognize. You do not have to see the whole path. Some people are afraid of their own greatness. Just take the first step. They know they have potential, but they are hesitant to step into it because success brings responsibility. It requires discipline, consistency, and commitment. Some people would rather remain average than deal with the weight of responsibility that comes with success, but you were not born to live small. You were not designed to shrink back. Do not let fear of what success requires stop you from becoming all that you were created to be. The only way to conquer fear is to face it. Do what you are afraid to do. Take the step you have been hesitating to take. Fear loses its power when you confront it. The more you push past fear, the stronger you become. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is acting in spite of it. Every great leader, every successful person, every history maker has felt fear, but they refuse to let it stop them. One day, you will look back on your life. Will you regret the chances you did not take, the dreams you did not pursue, the ideas you never acted on? Do not let fear steal your future. Rise above it, conquer it. Step boldly into your destiny, because everything you are meant to be is waiting for you on the other side of fear. Life is more than what we see, more than physical achievements, and more than material possessions. True fulfillment does not come from money, fame, or success. It comes from a deep connection with your Creator. You are not just a body with a mind. You are a spirit. Many people spend their entire lives chasing temporary spiritual growth, thinking they will always feel an emptiness. They climb the ladder of success, but when they reach the top, they realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. They achieve great things, yet deep inside they feel lost, restless, and incomplete. This is because human beings were designed with a spiritual hunger that cannot be satisfied by anything in this world. No amount of wealth, power, or pleasure can replace the need for a strong spiritual foundation. Spiritual growth begins with seeking truth. You must go beyond the surface of life and ask the deeper questions. Why am I here? What is my purpose? What happens after this life? Too many people avoid these questions because they are distracted by daily routines, entertainment, and temporary pleasures. But ignoring your spiritual journey does not remove the reality of its importance. The greatest mistake in life is to focus on everything that will pass away and ignore the one thing that is eternal, your soul. One of the most powerful ways to grow spiritually is to develop a lifestyle of prayer and meditation. In the same way that your body needs food, your spirit needs nourishment. Just as you set aside time for work, family, and personal goals, you must set aside time to connect with your Creator. Prayer is not just asking for things, it is a relationship. It is where you find guidance, strength, and clarity. It is where you receive wisdom beyond your understanding and peace that the world cannot give. Another key to spiritual growth is learning to live with gratitude and contentment. Many people live in frustration, always chasing what they do not have, always comparing themselves to others. But when you grow spiritually, you begin to see life differently. You stop focusing on what you lack and start appreciating what you already have. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, from complaining to rejoicing. It opens your heart to receive more, because when you are faithful with little, you are trusted with much. True spiritual growth also teaches you to love unconditionally. Many people live with bitterness, resentment, and unforgiveness. They hold on to past hurts and let offenses control them. But when you grow spiritually, you learn that love is more powerful than hate, and forgiveness is stronger than revenge. Carrying unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. It only harms you. When you release bitterness, you free yourself to live in peace. Growing spiritually also means living with purpose and integrity. The world is filled with people who compromise their values for money, fame, or approval. But true success is not about what you gain. It is about who you become. A person who has everything but loses their soul has gained nothing. Character matters more than talent, and integrity is more valuable than wealth. When you grow spiritually, you start making decisions that align with your higher purpose, your possessions, your titles, your temporary desires. The only thing that will remain is your spiritual legacy. Did you live a life that honored your Creator? Did you walk in truth, love, and purpose? Did you leave a positive impact on the lives of others? Do not wait until it is too late to prioritize your spiritual growth. Begin today. Seek wisdom. Develop faith. Live with purpose. Because in the end, true success is not measured by what you had, but by who you became.